I can't remember the last time I've been to Sagada, and since open na ulit, let's go! Taking the bus from Baguio to Sagada takes 6 hours. On our way to Sagada, madadaanan din ang Atok where Northern Blossom is located. Makikita ninyo dito ang mga naglalakihang vegetable terraces ng Benguet and Mountain provinces. Ayan o, dyan po nagagaling mga lettuce and broccoli na nilalagay nyo sa mga salad nyo. Sitting on the window side may not be the best idea kung takot kayo sa mga heights. Kasi malulula ka talaga. The Halsema Highway is one of the highest point highway system you can find in the country. Touchdown Sagada! And of course, first things first, kape, Sagada coffee, and their famous yogurt. We checked in at our homestay here at Misty Lodge. After getting a good rest, we have a 4 a.m. wake-up call for today's itinerary. We took the Marlborough Hills and Blue Soil tour. We had to hike so early para lang maabutan ang sunrise on top of the mountain. Maaga pa lang along the trail, medyo makapal na yung fog so I was really worried. Sabi kasi ng mga locals, kung makapal daw ang fog, may chance na hindi namin makikita yung sea of clouds. I was so concerned hearing that kasi this is my second time here in Marlborough Hills and my first time was back in 2017. Hindi rin namin nakita yung sea of clouds during that time kasi sobrang kapal ng fog. Pagdating namin sa summit, ayun nga, ang kapal ng fog formation, halos wala kang makita. Hi, I'm just trying my best to enjoy kahit papano. I'm smiling here but deep inside my heart is breaking. Kumain lang kami ng lugaw kasi may benta dito sa taas. That's us eating lugaw on top of the clouds. At least, diba? High end. With a heavy heart, we decided to move and head to our next destination. So we're about to leave, but then the fog started clearing and the sun showed itself. You can immediately tell the mood on top of the mountain changed and everyone was so happy to see the sea of clouds. The majestic mountains of Sagada didn't break me for the second time around.
Ipanumpa kong ditikabian ug pagahuktan ko ang tanan. Ipanumpa kong digyo ko mubuhi.
In the end, to be honest, I think whether nakita ko yung sea of clouds or not, I'd still feel good. I'd probably still be okay. Kasi I really don't mind coming back here again to catch a glimpse of this view. I think ganun lang naman ang buhay eh. Pag hindi nakuha sa una, try and try lang. Sometimes, it's not about achieving your end goal, but it's how you get there. That you learn and develop things about yourself, test your limits and capabilities, and ultimately, it's all about self-improvement and self-development. So ayun nga, after our interesting experience sa Marlborough Hills, we continued to hike towards our next destination, that is the Blue Soil. And just so you know, 2 hours ang estimated time ng hike from Marlborough to Blue Soil. And on our way down, grabe, we got super exhausted. Since kulang kami sa tulog, matetest talaga ang strength and endurance mo sa mga ganitong klaseng activities. And speaking of test, I have a little story time. Medyo nagkatampuhan pala kami sa isa sa mga close friends ko during this trip. Basically, my friend didn't like the fact that I was spending so much time in taking photos and videos. Parang bagal ng usa dahil sa kakapicture ko. At some point, medyo nagkasagutan na kami dahil siguro pagod na sa biyahe at medyo naubusan na ng patience namin sa isa't isa. At first, it made me really upset. I honestly thought this misunderstanding can actually ruin our friendship. But then again, I realized traveling together or traveling in groups or traveling in general does bring out challenges. Sometimes it challenges people's limits and even brings out real color in some people. Sadly, in some cases, these types of misunderstanding damages relationship, or in worst case scenarios, it can even end relationships. So, nasa sa inyo kung you will allow this misunderstanding to destroy what you have, or instead, let this be a way to learn more about each other, to communicate and understand each other more. I suggest when faced with these types of uncertainties, you have to understand. Traveling is not always happy. Why not choose to rise above it? Resolve each other's differences. And if you're able to talk things through with your friend, sigurado mas mapapatibay pa nito ang pagkakaibigan or kahit anumang relationship meron kayo. Kaya don't let minor setbacks ruin relationships. But instead, let it be a key to strengthen relationships. Communicate, understand, and compromise. Oh ha? Dami ko na namang sinabi. So, eto na nga pala. We have arrived dito sa Blue Soil. Maganda rin naman dito, and if you guys are wondering why this place is called Blue Soil, it's because of these soil sediments that have tinges of the color blue in them. And according to our guide, it's because of the copper interaction with the soil. Apparently, this place used to be a mining site. Later that day, we decided to go to this outdoor-themed bar and restaurant called Cellar Door. They brew their own beer here. They have decent food as well.
Honey drinks!
And hindi pa kami nagbabati ng kaibigan ko dyan. Wala lang. Share ko lang. Panira lang ng vibe. Bye!